So we shall start it now. Hey, what's going on, everybody? In the YouTube side of things, we are live, twitch.tv/therecanbeonlyvaughn. Welcome to the stream. Now we are in the live iteration. I was just already going. I just kind of did that little cut edit. Not really a cut edit. I just started it there. That's how the video is going to start. But we're just going to show you some books in a live setting, catalog for a bit, and put that portion on the YouTube, and then we're going to continue on over on the Twitch side of things and play some video games later on tonight. I don't have to work tomorrow, so we'll be able to hang out for a while. So the first thing I'd like to do is we're going to switch it over to this scene here, and you'll have to forgive me. I am going to be snacking. I'm going to show you all these books. All these damn books that are sitting here. As I text people too at the same time. Alright, so I think I'm going to start with this pile here next to me. Maybe I'm not going to show you guys everything because I think that would just be too much, but this is just stuff that they're just fun books, really. I guess I don't have to show you the Deep Ink stuff because you guys can go over to deepinkcollectibles.com, check out, just change the tab to like newly added, and then you'll see what's been added recently. Best way to check that out. So what's fun is that I came across like a stack of these Babylon 5 cover comics here. There's 11 issues that DC did. I think at one point Cover Price was mentioning they were rebooting the Babylon 5 TV show in either a TV format again, streaming service, or like a movie. So I think it was this first one here, Babylon 5 #1, that started trending. What's nice about this too is that this is the newsstand. Unfortunately, it's about a fine, very fine grade. I got it at like a 7.0. It's probably more like a 6.5, 6.570, but it's still a newsstand, so that's kind of cool. Even in that condition, it puts it at $10. Because I think like a near mint one is like 25 range, give or take. I've never seen these from the 90s. I got a lot of 90s stuff that I've been going through. So the Elektra magazine, there's 2 issues of this one, sandwiched in between the 1995 Elektra series time frame before the Marvel Knights one in the early 2000s. We have the second print here for Superman 82, Reign of the Superman. So good to see that back for good. But a second print, so you just don't really see those too often. We got some, what is this, like 80s Superman. So I don't normally get bronze, what is this, copper? It's copper Superman titles, so just fun to see them. There's some wacky stuff. I had a buddy who was going through my dollar bins and found some Superman books from the 80s and 90s, and he was opening them up for me because he read them when he was much younger and was just kind of sharing the wackiness that was those Superman comics, and I thought that was pretty funny. This one's you guys know me with my reprints and final issues, so this is the final issue, 423 of the first volume of Superman. Show that. This is comics exposure variant. I always show you variants. So this is Greg Horn here on Phoenix Resurrection. I think he did 3 different variant covers. This one's actually a rare book. This second print here. It's issue number 3 of the 2011 series done by Mark Waid. Fantastic. I love. Probably this is my favorite run of Daredevil, the 2011 Mark Waid run. And it was around the same time that Matt Fraction and David Aja were doing the Hawkeye series. brilliant stuff. Marvel was definitely cooking in the early 2010s, the early aughts. Wait, aughts is the 2000s. No, aughts is okay. We have Special Marvel Action. Number 9 was Sergeant Fury. Sergeant Fury had about 8 of the issues here. The most notable one, of course, is it the 15? Special Marvel Edition 15. That's the first appearance of Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. Tales of the Green Lantern Corps, issue number 1 in the newsstand. Got some early Wolverine here, issue number 33. Sporadically, I think I'm missing only like 10 issues of that second volume there, Wolverine. Technically the first ongoing. These are cool. I love adding these because you can't get the originals, just have the reprints, right? So Marvel Tales 151. The first appearance of Mysterio reprinted here. And a lot of these Marvel Tales that I'm about to show you guys, this is a that Spider-Man Booth 616 symbiote Spider-Man variant here with Null on the cover. A lot of these Marvel Tales books I'm about to show you guys are in really nice shape. Real nice shape. So yeah, what if Spider-Man had kept his cosmic powers? That's kind of cool. I also didn't know that for the Marvel Tales run from issue 221 to about 240, Todd McFarlane did all the covers, like original covers for those reprints or short stories, whatever they were during the time. I thought that he only did like 4 or 5, not 19 of them. So that's pretty cool. What's up, Run It? How you doing, man? Just kind of going over some of these books here so I can get them off my desk and show people that, you know, I collect some cool stuff. It's signed there by Benny Powell, I believe, with the COA. All these need to go in brand new, brand new bags and boards. There's a variant here, Deadpool Black, White, and Blood. Negative variant. Everyone's thriving, surviving. Coy just had his first birthday on Monday, so we shared that and got to have some cake and some cupcakes for the little man on his first birthday. A bunch of presents, so it was fun. August has he has this week and next week, and that's it. Kindergarten is done. Summer break, and then when he gets back after his summer break with his dad, first grade already. It's insane how fast that time has flown by. So what else can I show you guys? A lot of these True Believers here. Great way to read some fun stories for cheap, right? So I've never heard of this one. This is like a Jack Kirby book here. Jack Kirby's Galactic Bounty Hunters. So like late Jack Kirby. We have a Marvel Tales 58, just one of the earlier Marvel Tales. I wonder if, because I don't know the history of Marvel Tales. I know after a time they were reprints of earlier Spider-Man issues, but I'm not sure if like some of these earlier stories were just reprints from just classic Marvel Tales. Got this pretty sick, I like this Mighty Thor number 1.
He's everywhere.
Ooh.
And I can hear him now. Let him in.
Let him
Party
in.
hat, happy affiliate anniversary.
Wow. It's our anniversary, is it? Harbibi, yo, sorry, why? Thank you so much for the resub. We are live, sir. I don't know why this keeps replaying just this one song. I know why. I just clicked on the one. Yep, that's why. Okay. That is why. Okay. Now we're good. Mirror hanger, wara. A mirror hanger one. I thought that was my job. Now you're getting everyone else involved in it. That's not going to be fun for me now. Aries, hello. Welcome on in. For my car. I don't know if anyone gets these Cerberus in Hell books, but the Batvark stuff. Cerberus, the Aardvark. Group brainstorm. You got to crowdsource. You want to crowdsource? I need more help with my business. How about we all use our collective brains and try to market the business? I just need help. I need help. It's awesome, Terry Dodson. Spider-Man, Black Cat, the evil that men do. A lot of evil that men would do to Black Cat. Anyway. Cool. Tales of the Dead. Some random indie book. Don't know who did the artwork there on the cover. Damn that booty. Sorry, now I don't have social media and my massive influence is gone. I can't help on that front. Hey, I noticed that. I was going to tag you in something, but you don't have an Instagram anymore? Just put that on your front page. Oh, the Spider-Man booty book? I like take her to McDonald's. Let's see, what else we got here? Random indie books. You guys don't want to see this. Marvel X-Men here. Masterpiece. Archangel. Nick's Kicks in Comics. That's his favorite. One of his favorite characters. Mark Teixeira book from the mid-2000s. If you're a Mark Teixeira fan. Not the baseball player. Edgar Allan Poe's The Conqueror Worm. In comic book fashion. So if you like horror stuff. Some pretty cool horror books here. Bloodthirsty. Wonder what this one's about. I'm even curious about reading it. One Nation Underwater. Blood. Ashley Witter on the artwork, though. I do enjoy Ashley Witter. She's pretty great. This is just a bunch of random like horror indie stuff. You guys don't care about that. You don't care about that. Some Conans. Issue 102 there. Conan's always fun. And Conan was such a proponent, like a big part of that Marvel lineup. When you read a Marvel comic book from the 70s, many of the advertisements in the book about, ordering, like putting in your like Marvel orders for the year or something, like your subscription orders, it was always Conan as like the picture that they were used for the advertisements. So he was mega popular. And I feel that is why a lot of people, some Felix the Cat, many people remember that cartoon. A lot of people have Conan collections. We got the Flintstone Kids, the Star Marvel's kids line, Star Comics. Flintstones were massive too. I haven't seen a Flintstone cartoon in forever. Some Casper love. We do love our Casper. Woody Woodpecker. You definitely want the Dell Gold Key Woody Woodpecker book. Same with Tom and Jerry. It's Harvey, Tom and Jerry's are fun. So really, Felix the Cat stuff recently advertised. I think it's like retro enough where they I feel like that's something that would sell in like a Forever 21 or Spencer's. Someone be like, who the hell is Felix the Cat? Some more Tom and Jerry stuff. So what else? What else is here? Star Jammers, some 90s foil goodness. We got Top Dog. Another Conan #1. This 95, 96 series only went like 10 issues or something, but it's like the 9th or the 10th issue where he's surrounded by women. That's like the most expensive cover of that book of that run. And we have a newsstand edition of The Real Ghostbusters, issue number 18. That's cool. You got any Bloodborne stuff? I've the last one, like The Lady of the Lantern, was the last miniseries that came out, and I do have all 4 issues of it. I've been meaning to get around to reading it. I think that was the last one. We can look it up here once I open up Cover Price and do a little bit of cataloging for the night. But there are now, I want to say there's 4 Bloodborne series in comic books now from Titan. You have the main one, which went like at least 12 to 15 issues, if I'm not mistaken. And then the subsequent miniseries have all been 4 issues, 4-issue runs. Running, what you been playing? Habibi, are you working? You're not working tonight? Dude, this C4 energy is super sugary, and this supposedly has 0 sugar in it.
Got no brother.
I can like taste the sugar. It's awful. All right, I'm a big fan of these. The adventure, Batman Adventures, Batman Robin Adventures, Justice League Unlimited. You have the Superman Adventure, all the cartoon books from like the WB Kids era. Love all those. So I always collect them whenever I see them. Early issue of Witchblade I didn't have. Nice to see that. Michael Turner goodness. Oh man, first issue of Spawn. How about it? Look at that. That is the 2016 reprint, dollar reprint of it. We have Superman Family 190. We had a bunch of Superman Family. This collection, my boy here loves Superman, so of course he had a ton of Superman books. Just got back from walking the dog. Nice. How's the weather over there? It was storming here, like absolutely coming down. I can retire. I have it. The Action Comics #1. I have it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is the 2022 reprint. You go back to, man, 5 days. That's like, you never get 5 days in your line of work. That's awesome. Did you enjoy it? Did you utilize all your time wisely? Wait. Every other... Oh shit. How are you liking that schedule? 3 on, 3 off, 3 on, 5 off. Wow. But it's a long shift, right? Like, are you there for like 15 hours? Give or take? Man. How do you go about your day when it comes to eating? Like, do you pack a breakfast, lunch, and a dinner? Do you end up eating one of your meals there? Do you have to meal prep a lot? You don't eat? Savage. A smart person would meal prep. You should do that. Hey, the 2-second vision. How's it going, man? Thank you. Apparently, it's my affiliate anniversary happened within the last couple of days, y'all. Isn't that crazy? Hey, shout out to Harbibi, 55 months of subscribing to the channel. Much appreciated. Cheers.
The best! The best! The best!
He really is the best. These annuals from the 80s are pretty cool. A couple of them. Not that they're, you know, special in any significance, but we got a Bill Sienkiewicz cover here, Showcase 93, number 7, in a newsstand. So cool to have that. Just because it's Bill Sienkiewicz. I collect all Sienkiewicz covers, especially ones I don't have. 50th issue of Captain Atom. It's always fun to see certain series that actually go that long. Like, somebody had to have been reading this book for them to continue going, right? Like, 50 issues is a lot. Gonna start dinner in a bit. What are you guys having tonight? What are you boys having? Got some Warlord. There's a Warlord book. Maybe I'll show and I'll make some videos tomorrow, actually. That's what I'll do. Some condensed videos. There is one of the most bizarre, expensive Warlord books is this random, I think it's like issue 22, and it's like the only issue that got a Whitman reprint until like the 40s or 50s or something like that. And even in a really terrible condition, that book is still like a $100 book. So you get like a very fine near mint copy of that Whitman variant for Warlord. It's like $250. Cheesy chicken and broccoli, rice and carrot. That's yummy. I like that. We had some leftovers tonight. We had some pork chops. We had baked potato and a salad. The annual Warlord action. Again, Warlord was popular because Conan was popular. So it went over 150 some issues, close to 200 issues for Warlord. X-Men versus the Avengers back in the 80s, 87. I was almost gonna say like 91, but I think it was a little older than that. DC versus Marvel. This is a DC Universe variant of it. Good to have that. That was a big thing in the 90s. You know, Warlord cover versus Poggers. Oh, with the chicks like, Carrie Andrews here. No. Carrie Andrews did a different Marvel Knights cover there. And the GOAT. We got to show you guys the GOAT here. Michael Strahan. We got some Harvey classic Scooby-Doo. So a lot of kids' books have a lot of good price, especially the Cartoon Network DC books, the Scooby-Doo books, do have some value to them. So if you ever see those, let me know. I'll front you some money. You guys ever, I don't know if anyone in the chat like peruses Facebook Marketplace in their local areas, but hey, if you guys do, and somebody's selling comic books, let me know. Just copy the link and send it to me. Some more Superman stuff. So we'll skip some of the filler stuff. That's some more of this crazy Spider-Man manga here. So cool to see all that. They are sporadically thrown around in this collection. I wish that they were all together. Would have been easier to show you guys the full run of them all, but here's what it is. Next up, hey, this is a fun book here, the Marvel Holiday Special. This was actually trending not too long ago. Because they go after Santa Claus in this book, and apparently Santa Claus is an Omega level mutant. So he's one of the stronger mutants out there. Isn't that funny? Fun book regardless. We have this low print Cave Woman book, limited to 425 copies. It only says so because of the COA on the back. Cover Price didn't have it listed at all, so they don't know it exists. And that happens sometimes, you know. All right, these two are fun. You guys know this one, of course. This is the very first issue of Watchmen, 12-issue series by the legendary Alan Moore and the great Dave Gibbons, who's no longer with us. One of the all-time, probably one of the best comic book stories of all time there in Watchmen. And then this one, I took a picture of this on Instagram, and immediately people were like, yo, because this is Wizard Magazine #1, but the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive collector's edition. Look at that. Todd McFarlane goodness at its finest. Very first price guide preview magazine for comic books. And it's the San Diego, the rare San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So when I get a chance, that bad boy needs to go in some Mylar and taken care of. In fact, just put it back here. So we keep it safe. All right, what else we got here? Some Spider-Man goodness. So good to have some more Spider-Man to add, especially if it's newsstand Spidey. We're always happy to add newsstand Spidey. Oh, some ROM. Anyone familiar with ROM here? The Space Knights. Some G.I. Joe. This one's fun. This one's actually signed by Tom Lyle. You see his signature in gold right next to the top left there under the Spider-Man. So I thought that was neat. Just kind of randomly thrown in there. On the newsstand cover, mind you. Some more Bill Sienkiewicz there. I don't know if this is true or not. I don't think it is, but it was saying that this is like the first like preview appearance of Pitt, Wizard issue number 16 here, and it's still in its poly bag that's not disintegrated. A lot of the bags that comics were in that were poly bagged, the plastic just explodes everywhere, it disintegrates. It's disgusting. So you'll see a lot of long boxes with like these weird like it looks like sprinkles on a donut almost. It's wild. This is a cool find here. Not in the best shape, but it's still #1 newsstand. The Muppet Babies. So that one's hard to find. Good to see that. You definitely want the anniversary border Kermit book. That's a nice one to have. We have Captain Carrot and the Amazing Zoo Crew. Who knows about Captain Carrot? This Marco Mastrazzo exclusive variant Ghost Rider for Ghost Rider #1. The new series that just came out. What else we got here? Oh, we got some Ghost Riders. So good to see these here. I think I showed you guys this one. Oh no, maybe not. So just fun Bronze Age covers of Ghost Rider here. I don't have any outside of issue #1. I'll show you this one here. Ultimate Power, issue #1. Only showing you guys this because you got to be on the lookout for these, right? It says Marvel Supreme there, so newsstand. Greg Land's Ultimate Power. Very, very rare to have the newsstands. Same with the Mighty Avengers Most Wanted Files. It does say Marvel Select down there at the bottom. Some art germ action here for the #1. The dual Mary Jane Black Cat cover there. We have this Aria. This one's kind of neat because this is actually a glow in the dark book. So I kind of want to turn the lights off and see if it glows. Yeah, you know what? It's not. I was about to turn off the light, but the screens would still illuminate too much light, so it wouldn't matter. Oh, I love these. This Versus series from Image here. Esad Ribic did these covers, and they're phenomenal painted covers. Oh, we got a Fathom book. Cool to see that. We had these really neat couple issues of this. Mars Attacks and the Savage Dragon. So I didn't know that that was a crossover that I needed to see. So that's kind of cool. Man, my shoulder is like, I can feel my shoulder coming out of its socket. That's what it feels like anyway. It's 90s volume 2 of Bloodshot series here. I don't think anyone has this. Who's reading this Valiant crap? Raza covers on She-Hulk. Pretty nice. Cradle of the Damned. This is a Evil Dead variant cover there, so kind of cool. Kind of a throwback to the 70s. Storm Treader in the house. Hey, Storm. Thank you kindly.
I know you got the call last night.
Here's a fun little D&D comic book here. Frost Giants Fury. It's going. Oh, what's this? A cool comic strip. Yeah, we're starting off with a little bit of some comic book love, and then we'll play some video games. We have this pretty cool, this is Anthony Bourdain's 5-issue miniseries here, Hungry Ghosts. So shout out to Anthony Bourdain, another one gone too soon. Bulk Pokemon cards to your neighbor who wanted them. Oh, that's nice of you. That's really sweet. Got some pretty cool Valiant Bloodshot books here. It's like volume 4, volume 5 of Bloodshot. It's awesome. I think it's Dave Johnson on the covers here. It doesn't say on the cover. Sweet. Yeah, that'd be cool. Because we're always on the lookout, and I got to be honest, this area is oversaturated. If something goes up a lot, 9 times out of 10, somebody already eats it up, and it goes to some other collector is getting it. You know? Oh, they closed since the owner passed. Oh man. Now, I'm sure, I wonder what his kids are going to do with it, though. Maybe his kids are going to end up selling them. I just watched this video. Here's another Dave Johnson Bloodshot. I'm going to put it in the Discord. It was awesome. These guys who are like, they're resellers, they're pickers, got a storage unit from a widow. This lady was paying for storage of her late husband's stuff for years, and she just finally was like, why am I spending all this money on all this stuff? You know, I really don't want it. I understand it was his, but let me go ahead and send it off back into the world for other people to enjoy. So these people came and picked it up. I want to say they grabbed like 250 long boxes, short boxes out of there, a ton of trading cards, but not like there was like really old sports cards, like baseball cards from the 60s and 70s, and then you had the OG Garbage Pail Kids cards. You had a bunch of like Star Trek, Star Wars, a lot of movie style cards, but they were really neat, mint condition. You had a bunch of movie posters. You had this awesome Gremlins movie poster, tons of calendars, like pop culture, like Star Wars calendars from the 80s that were unopened. They were sealed still. I'll put the video in there. They've only done a part 1 so far. I'm sure they're going to do many more videos out of this collection. There's just so much good stuff. And I was like, man, I need to put an ad out there that says, hey, if you're selling a collection, we're happy to to buy it from you. We're happy to even do consignments, because I think for many people, I'm not in it to I'm in it to make money, but I'd rather help somebody make more money too, and I feel that that's the best way to go about it. Let me do all the work. I'll catalog, I'll put it in the bag and board, I'll list it so that you can get more money than you just selling all your collection to me in bulk for a reseller price, right? These are cool movie prequels for Spider-Man 3, that Sam Raimi atrociousness that we all love so much. Limited edition, they gave these away at the movie theater and at Target. You can see it says it's not for resale there. So this is one of those things where since they gave them away, a lot of people just threw them in their cart or gave them to their kids or folded up or even threw away because it's just promotional stuff. So if you get like a really good 9/8 copy of it, then it might be worth something. Not really. I'm sure it's like $100 comic. I don't know what this is. Phoenix Resurrection Revelations. I don't. Some Malibu Comics. They did these which were collabs with Marvel in the 90s. You keep movie posters. I wish I had this movie rental place 5 minutes from my house next to the Subway where I grew up. So anytime I had any money, I would like go get a Subway sandwich. But I go into that movie rental spot all the time just to see the new movies, the new video games. And one of the guys there that worked there was pretty, I wouldn't say friends, but he knew one of my friends. He came in there all the time. And he let him know, like, hey, look, listen, if you come in here every other Thursday when I have to put up a new poster on the wall, I'll give you the other poster. So he would give my friend all these movie posters after they were done with it because they were just going to throw them away. So imagine having all those cool early like Spider-Man and X-Men movie posters. Some random Spartacus Blood and Sand book. You never know what they do, what they make comic books of. Just random shit. Alright, let's move over to this pile over here. Some Golden Age stuff I can show you guys. Not the best Golden Age, but you can see that there are like bigger books here. Walt Disney's Chip and Dale. 15 center. Actually, I say Golden Age, but this is 1962. And 62... No. Sorry, 70... When did the Silver Age start? 63? Maybe, I can't remember. Here's a Walt Disney Mickey Mouse. And you can see too, like, the way that the art has changed too. Like, the characters don't look the same. We got a 10-cent Huckleberry Hound. You see that it's like got a significant spine roll there too, though. So those can be fixed. A lot of people can actually work on those and fix them. Uncle Scrooge. Look at that. Look at his pillow. Look at his pillow. That's what I need. Just gotta, we'll work our way up to it. I get everyone to give me $5, and we'll get there. And a Roadrunner book, beep beep. So pretty cool. All very, 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 very popular in their day. And then we got some Green Lantern Corps. This was a reused Mylar bag, so these are stickers to a different book. This is about a $25 book here. First appearance of the big man Kilowog. Alright, here's another older one here. Hanna-Barbera Top Cat, but this one's like really beat up. But I don't have any Top Cat books, so we'll keep it. because it's still historical, right? This is cool too. You guys will get are spun up on why this happens. Andy Panda. This is Walter Lance Andy Panda. I know it's a character that a lot of people don't really know about. But you can see somebody on the eye here kind of colored it in on a little chickie there. But you can see that it's cut in half. Somebody took the title and cut it up. So this was a practice that newsstands did back in the day. When something didn't sell off the newsstand, the distributors technically wanted their books back, right? So you had to ship them back if they didn't sell. Otherwise, you know, instead of throwing them away, that's how you would save a little bit of money. Well, somebody smartened up to the fact that there was nothing in the rule to say how much of the comic they needed back. So what a lot of people did was they would just cut the covers. So they would cut off the titles and send back the titles. And that's how many they can signify that they didn't sell of the cover. And then they would be able to continue to sell the book at a discount. So now because it doesn't have a cover, it's going to be cheaper because they can't sell it for full price. It's a damaged book, but they still make money somehow. What we got over here? Oh, some Bullwinkle and Rocky. Check that out. These are awesome Zorro covers. Check this out. Look at this. That's pretty cool. Zorro issue number 10. And this one, Joseph Michael Linsner, of course. We collect them Linsners. One of the best to ever do it. This is kind of cool. It doesn't cost anything, but it's kind of like a newspaper, a little small little newspaper. Marvel Comics presents Maximum Anniversary Experience. So it's like a little X-Men Marvel pamphlet here. So this is pretty cool. Look at this, man. That's propaganda at its finest. These Desert Storm books that pretty cool. Like these are like actual letters from soldiers during Desert Storm. So I thought that was kind of neat. Again, historically, like just keeping them for historical purposes. Got this awesome Malcolm X biography. What else we got here? This interesting Southern Blood book. Not really sure if the themes in there are good or not. Hold up now, but you know, that stuff does exist. Did exist. Glorifying, you know, the South. I opened it up and kind of flipped through the pages just to see if there was like anything foul in there, and there wasn't anything derogatory because there were like showcasing like some slaves that were trying to escape or whatever, because it's a book about the war, right? About the Civil War. So I was like kind of worried that there would be some like terrible slang in there, but that wasn't the case. I don't think it would have been published, but you never know. It's underground comic, so they could have put whatever they wanted in there. It's awesome. You guys remember this series here, Transformers Back to the Future collab. So all those books are really fun. 5 issues. I think it was a 5-issue miniseries. Oh, I showed you guys that already. Just kind of dwindling down this pile over here so I can put all these books away. We'll take a break here shortly, and then so I can put all these away. This one's kind of neat. Adventure Comics Supergirl Special All Romance issue. The giant sizes. So they say these are about $100 books now. I don't really see it. I don't think anyone's going to spend $100 on a book like this to finish their collection, let alone this is like a mid-grade copy, so it's about a $20 book. Some more of that Scooby-Doo love from Harvey Comics. Showed you guys that already. Some Battlestar Galactica. It should have been me, Vaughn. Dolph Ziggler. It should have been me. Some Malibu Sun. It's cool to... I've never owned any issues of Malibu Sun, so we'll hold on to that one. Malibu Sun has the significance of being the very first preview of Spawn. Excuse me. That 9/11 is going to be a part of Black Ops 6, so that's cool. What? You serious? Got some Godzilla love here from the 90s. King of the Monsters. Oh, yeah, sick. Undertaker. It says collector's issue. They're all collector's issues, aren't they? We have this World Storm cover, issue number 1, 2005? 2006. But Art Adams there on the cover, so fun to have that. Since Art's having his resurgence right now. Saddam Hussein's going to be in the game. Interesting. Check this out. This is really cool. This is Marvel Age number 30. 130. What's fun about this? I turned this around because technically it's like Marvel Comics Presents where there's like two different stories and they got two different covers that are just like flip, right? So what's interesting about this is that the guy that I bought this collection from, born and raised here in the Maryland area, but this book that he has a stamp on it from a store, and it says Augusta Book Exchange, Washington Square, 2834 Washington Road, Augusta, Georgia. Now, what is significant about that, you might say? This was the comic book store that I managed in Georgia. How about that? That's really cool. Now, the stamp on this book is from one of their earlier locations. That I don't think that one exists anymore. And it's not the one that I worked at. But it was pretty cool to see that stamp on there. Like, small world, right? Like, what are the odds that that specific book had that stamp there? That's awesome. Some more of the Marvel Tales books, some reprints here. Again, these are like really nice condition, so I'm more than happy to add them. Same with Wolverine 85 here. It's always fun. And that's in the newsie on the back. What if Wolverine was the Lord of the Vampires? See, what else?
Turned on TV this month.
Justice League Odyssey. Oh, the Daily Bugles, a 3-issue miniseries here. That's kind of cool. Sweet. Last couple here that we'll show you guys. Got Dark Crystal book, issue number 2. There was a mini series of Edward Scissorhands in the mid aughts, which is kind of cool. I've actually never watched Dark Crystal.
I ain't got no brother.
Isn't that fun? 250th issue of Justice League of America. So anniversary issue there. Pretty cool. Talking about anniversaries.
Hey, yo!
I'm also watched the making of it. Nice. Look at this awful. This is from Torpedo or Jetpack Comics and Games exclusive. This I think it's Jim Balint. Batman 50, The Wedding of Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle. Batman and Catwoman. This is an awful cover. He also there's like 3 different versions. There's one where they both have their masks on, and it's so much better. I do not. That's a terrible cover. Some late Daredevil for Volume 1. I actually don't have a lot of those covers, so it's good to grab a few here and there. You got this awesome Joe Jusko Colossus there. That's pretty cool. And then this Lady Death gallery cover, painted Lady Death cover here, which is brilliant. It's fantastic. Love it. Alright guys, that is the piles. There's one more pile here, but I'm not going to show you guys that. We'll just save it for the next time. So what we're going to do, I'm just going to take a very quick break. I just don't want to leave the screen idle while I put all these books away. And when we get back, I'm just going to catalog for a bit. Actually, I guess we don't have to. I'll come back after the break. I'm going to show you what's going on with cover price so that that's on the YouTube video. And then from there, we'll play some video games. How's that sound? I didn't realize it was 9:45 already. Have I really been showing comic books for a whole hour? Wow. Be right back.
There can be only one.
All right, let me move this over here. Oh, Akira coming in with that affiliate anniversary tag as well. Thank you for the well wishes on that. Move is two things there. What is happening? Oh no, why is it not showing my screen? Why is it black? It doesn't, it says it's there. That's weird. Alright, you guys can see it now, right? Pops in NXT to manage Obafemi and reopen the Hall of Pain. Yo! I didn't think about that. That sounds good. That sounds good. I would be about that. Camera's kind of in the way, so you guys can't really. I'll just make it a little smaller. That's fine. All right, so what I wanted to show you guys here, just real quick, how am I feeling? Indifferent, man. I'm here. You know, another day, right? I'm hoping. Look, here's how I'm really feeling. I really need this Saturday to go well. The neighborhood, our community, is doing community-wide yard sale. For me, it gives me a chance to put out my comic books. I really, really want people to show up and buy some books. I'm going to have video games out. I'm going to have cards out. I'm going to have toys, all sorts of stuff just laid out. I'm just hoping that somebody comes around and is like really looking for some stuff. And I'll sell it to them. So we'll see how it goes. But I really need a W. And you know, at least the weather is actually going to be nice. So what we're looking at here, again, for those of you that don't know, this is coverprice.com. It is a paid subscription site where you can catalog and keep up to date with the most accurate, up to date, fair market value for all the books that you own. So as a reseller, this is a great tool for you to know how much a book is essentially selling for right now. This right here is a big book. This is the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive 1998 Sailor Moon #1. Very, very rare book. It says right here in the 9.2 with the asterisk, as it says right there, indicates sales older than 90 days. So that $750 was, I think, from 2 years ago. But justifiably, it's still like a $500 book. And we were able to snag it for $130 on a sale. So I think that was a steal. We want to get it graded so that it can be worth more than that, right? And we fully believe it's at least a 9.4. So it's a pretty good grade to have. Anyway, I showed you guys all the Babylon 5 books. These are just some of the recent books that I added to the collection. Nothing significant, but I did talk about those Marvel Tales 236 and 235 here are Todd McFarlane covers. And then these are like the recent books that came out last week. I actually have to add this week's books, which I just got docked for. I didn't mean to pay for them yet, but they sent all the last 2 weeks and this week's books all in one order, and it was a massive order, and kind of mad about it because now it like kind of messes up my money. The Wonder Woman ones, yeah, this is the ones with the stars on it is the cover A. And this one here is the Julian Tedesco variant cover. So I bought 2 of them because I really like Julian Tedesco. And it's just a sick variant cover. So these are just some of the other books that came out last week. I ended up buying 4 copies of this X-Men 97 issue number 2. This is a second print because it uses the animation style from the TV show on the cover. And the significance about this one too is that, spoiler alert, something happened in the show. So it's just a nice cover, real nice cover. Hot book of the week here, the Spider-Gwen Ghost Spider book. This is the Jenny Frison variant. So I did buy the 1 in 100 version, Virgin. Got a steal on that one too. Hopefully this is going to be a Ghost in the future. So this is for me, as a Frison fan, had to have it. And then number 2, it's going to be a Ghost variant in the future, pun intended. And then Jenny Frison also did, she's back on Something Is Killing the Children, doing one of the variant covers too there, so that's pretty cool. Wow, Cadence, what's up, Cadence? Long time no see, good to see ya. Happy to see your name pop up in chat. Hello, hello, hello. Some Thundercat. This is Army of Darkness Forever, the Ali homage. This goes hard. Love this cover here. Zombie variant of it. Some more books from this past. This is just, you guys are gonna be like, damn man, how many books do you buy? But yeah, this is all. Brought Power Rangers Darkest Hour Slept On. Yeah, it's a good series. I was just actually talking to Storm about it the other day, of how the comic book medium does such a good job with certain properties. Like Power Rangers is such a good comic book, right? Because you can do so much in that mythos, in that universe, and splash it in the comic book and make it make sense. You know what I mean? So it's a very fun read. Hope you're well. We're doing excellent, Cadence. Excellent. What's been up with you? This was after the man hated on the Marvel on the spectacle that is Shin Master Rider. Doesn't the Power Rangers run stop in July? That volume ends. Yes, it's ending, but another one is starting in its place. So, what are your 3 current reads? Oh my god. If I had to stop and say, like, I actually keep it up with it right now, I made sure to read Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, which is a 6-issue miniseries. I actually type it in right now so we can take a look at it. Ultimate Spider-Man right now is fantastic. It's really, really good. And then I would say from last year, my book of the year, Human Target. Absolute Tom King, Greg Smallwood. Absolutely stunning book, artwork wise. And just Tom King, just his writing style, it flows so smoothly. You just get super invested in what's going on, and it's such an amazing story. Amazing story. I think the last comic you read was Preacher. Preacher's a fantastic. I recommend Preacher to a lot of people. That is a really good comic book. Probably top 50 stories of all time. Yeah, I highly recommend if you're able to get a trade of Human Target, the Tom King book, 12 issues. Very, very good. Very, very good. You had ankle surgery, and now you have elbow wow, elbow replacement. What happened to your elbow? Oh, goodness. Anyway, let me show you guys Beneath the Trees. If it ever wants to pop up. It's this awesome book with these anthropomorphic animals, right? You look at this and you see it and you're like, oh, it's like a children's book. It looks like a Richard Scarry Nickelodeon cartoon, right? IDW 6-issue miniseries. But look what the bear is doing. This bear is dragging a bloody bag into the forest. So these are some of the covers here. This cover is wild, bro. You have to read the book to understand the context of why this character looks like that. But check out some of these variants. Some of these variants are they're awesome, dude. So you got like a Dr. Seuss variant here. So essentially it's this character named Samantha, this girl bear, who just lives in this quiet, quaint town. And they like show how happy she is to interact with the citizens in and around the place. Where's the other one that's really cool? Oh, this one. So I own this one because this variant, the third print is wild. Like it's like she's building like miniatures of her, what she actually does. Essentially, it's like a Dexter story where she has this habit, but she leaves her town. So once a month, she like says she goes into the big city, and she goes into the big city because there's so many people there that if somebody goes missing, nobody really goes and looks for those people. So she always tries to find somebody down on their luck or somebody that she knows nobody's really going to be looking for them. And yeah, she like, you know, says like she's got car trouble, lures them into an alley, whatever she's got to do, chloroforms them and then brings them out into the woods and butchers the hell out of them. Beneath the trees where nobody sees, right? And that's like what she has to do to like feel. It's like the Dexter complex, right? You have that need to do that. So she's a serial killer, right? But she goes back into her town, none the wiser. And the end of the first issue, there is like everyone is preparing for like the yearly like there's a yearly parade that the whole town is involved in, and everyone builds floats and stuff. So while they go to the parade, somebody unveils one of the floats, and one of the citizens is like splayed wide open and like hanging off the mast. So everyone is like freaking out and scared. And then you just look at Sam here, and she's like, well, that's not cool, because you can tell that she's like, oh, there's an actual serial killer in my town. And the whole book, the premise is like she's supposed to be the only one, and now she has to investigate and find out who this other person is. It's pretty sick. And you don't expect it. Like, it went up in value when this book came out. Because look, it's 68, a near mint copy. Fair market value is around $68. I think in the height of its popularity, a month ago, 2 months ago, it was in the $100 range. Because nobody was paying attention to it. And then when they read the book, they're like, oh man, what is this? Excuse me, they just assumed it was a kid's book. You know? crazy, right? Right? Yeah. I highly recommend that one. That one's fun. Again, all 6 issues are out, so just go get the trade, right? $20. Maximum. It's got to be like $20. $15.99, $19.99 for the collected trades, and read it that way. All 6 books, no ads. Best way, and then you probably get for people that are just readers, then you get all this behind the scenes stuff too, and all the different covers they'll show in the books. That's the best way to read comic books, in my opinion, if you're strictly just a reader. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to show you guys, of course, what Cover Price does is show you. This used to be a bigger list, so these are like according to them. What is it? Was it? Let me put it over it. It's like the hot books. This is what's out there, like trending hot right now. So this Doom cover, of course, is doing really well. Adi Granov. There's a 1 in 100 Virgin variant of this book. It was funny. Somebody that I work with messaged me, and Storm knows this person, and he showed me a picture of a book that he just got, and he goes, I understand what a Virgin cover is now. I didn't get it at first. And I was like, oh, why didn't you ask me? Because I was showing him some other books that I had. He's like, oh, I have these books, but these are the Virgins, and so they're more expensive, right? And he never asked. He just was like, oh, I don't know what Virgin means, but didn't say anything. So now he knows. But essentially, a Virgin means that all this, you see how it says Doom on there? That's called a trade dress. None of that is on there. The barcode, the Marvel symbol, the number signifying what issue number it is, none of that is on there. It is simply just the artwork. So that's why they call it a Virgin cover. Then we have this awesome Joe Jusko Lost in Space annual. This has been trending, I guess because it's like a sexy cover. Marvel Superhero Secret Wars #8, the first cover appearance of the black suit Spider-Man. Actually, I take that back. What do they say here? Okay, so this book is significant for being the origin of the black symbiote. That's what it is. Okay. The black costume. Revival #1 is trending right now because it got optioned for a TV show, I believe. So the entire series is all drawn by Jenny Frison, so that's really neat. I'm not sure why the Silver Surfer book is trending, but it's one of the all-time greatest covers in my opinion. We just mentioned the Jenny Frison 1 in 100 Virgin variant there for Ghost Spider. This Todd McFarlane Spider-Man, one of the most sold copies ever in the history of comic books. This is the silver edition. There's like 4 or 5 different variants. There's a Walmart Gold UPC variant that's very, very hard to find. That one I think is the most valuable of that book there. Next up, Last Ronin's doing really well still because I got optioned for a show as well. Wolverine's just probably trending, and so is Apocalypse because of X-Men 97. And of course, X-Men 97 #1 doing really well right now because of the TV show. So I just wanted to show you guys what Cover Price offers really quick. Every time we do this live rendition of the comic talk here, we'll make sure to go over what Cover Price has. It's always fun to check out what's happening. Cool. So we're going to end this segment here. We're going to clip this for the YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in to this portion of the stream. And as always, bag and boarding.